So this is question number 19, ladies and gentlemen, and we're almost done with the series. We have one more question to go. So we are told to evaluate the limit of 1 minus x raised to the power of negative 1 over 3, or divided by 1 minus x raised to the power of negative 2 or 3. Now to solve this problem, we will use standard limit by factoring out a negative from both the numerator and the denominator and putting it in the form of a standard limit. But then we prefer using substitution for this particular problem. So let's go. Let u equals to, so we have x to the negative 1 over 3, x to the negative 2 or 3. So you have to take x to the negative 1 over 3 to be a u. If there is a u, we can solve for x by raising both sides to the power of negative 3. So you say u raised to the power of negative 3 is equals to x to the power of negative 1 over 3 or raised to the power of negative 3. So what is happening is that you have u raised to the power of negative 3 is equals to, then these are going to cancel out. We're going to be having x. Now, as x approaches 1, you have 1 to the power of negative 1 over 3, that's just 1. So u will also be approaching 1. Therefore, the entire question will become the limit of 1 minus, this is u, all divided by, this is 1 minus x to the power of negative 2 or 3. So what is x? X is u raised to the power of negative 3 and r raised to the power of negative 2 over 3. So what will we observe once we complete that? We have, so this is u approaches 1. We have the limit of 1 minus u all divided by, so this negative 3 is going to cancel negative 3. If you simplify, so let's just do the simplification. U raised to the power of negative 3 or raised to the power of negative 2 over 3. You have to multiply the two powers. So you have to multiply negative 3 by negative 2 over 3. So you can say 3 and 3 cancel out, negative and negative is positive. So the entire thing becomes u squared. So in the denominator I have 1 minus u squared as u approaches 1. So once I complete that, I'll have the limit of 1 minus u all divided by 1 minus u times 1 plus u. Remember the denominator is a difference of 2 squares. So then they are going to cancel out. I'll have the limit of 1 over 1 plus u. As u approaches 1, I can do direct substitution from right there. So I'll have 1 over 1 plus 1, and this is 1 over 2. That's the solution to this problem. 1 over 2 is the solution. So again, thank you for viewing, and let's move to the next question.